Welcome back to Midday. We're always pleased to welcome Manpreet Joshi to the show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me one more time.
Yes.
It's always lovely to be on this show.
We always learn so much from you. Manpreet is a regulated Canadian immigration consultant with Sia Immigration Solutions.
Yes.
So just quickly tell us, what does that mean? Who do you serve?
All the immigrants who are looking to bring their families, or international students who are looking to get permanent, the workers, as we talk every time.
Yes, absolutely. And it's great to educate people about what that means and who you serve and who can access your services.
Yeah.
So tell us today, what are we focusing on?
We're focusing today on LMIA. It is called a Labor Market Impact Assessment.
Okay.
It is an application that Canadian employers can make to Service Canada to bring foreign workers to Canada.
Interesting.
To bring skilled and semi-skilled laborers to support the Canadian labor market, to fill the labor shortage all around Canada.
Okay. What kind of business owners are good for that opportunity? Who would be interested in doing that?
Pretty much anybody.
Okay.
Anybody, as long as they are 1 year into the business, and well, there are certain factors that they need to consider. For an example, like do they have enough income? Is the business generating a good revenue? Depending upon how much wage they are offering, what kind of business it is, where it is located, all these criterias will be assessed. So it's not processed by Immigration Canada directly, it is processed by Service Canada.
Oh, okay.
And if Service Canada approves it, then a foreign worker can take his or her application to the Immigration Canada to get the work permit.
Okay.
So it's basically an employer's application, not really a foreign worker's application directly. That thing is sometimes confusing.
Yeah,
because,
it is, if you've never dealt with that. Because I was wondering that, do the foreign workers apply and then the businesses also apply and then they pair them up? Is that...
No. The businesses apply first.
Okay.
If the LMIA, the Labor Market Impact Assessment, is positive, then what happens is that then the foreign worker can get the work permit.
Okay.
And it's a process. They need to publish the advertisement. They need to really prove to Service Canada that this labor market impact assessment is required. They really need a foreign worker. They need to prove all this to Service Canada in a way that they have tried enough efforts, they have done enough efforts to find a skilled Canadian labor.
Okay.
Because they couldn't find it, so here is the application and here are the proofs that all we have done. And then Service Canada will take a look at it, and it's not very quick. It can take up to a couple months to just start the process, and another 2 to 3 months to get it through. Okay. So it's like altogether 4 or 5 months process. So we encourage employers to plan ahead. For an example, if they're looking to bring farmer workers, we know that they need it starting in March or something.
Right.
That's when the farm season starts. So they should plan it in like December, January.
Okay. And tell us a little bit, what's the benefit to the employer? Like you said, this takes some effort and this takes some work and some time to make it happen. What's the benefit to the employer? Why would you encourage people to do this?
Well, they get a skilled worker. They fill the labor shortage. For an example, sometimes it's very hard in the remote areas, in certain jobs to find a skilled labor. For an example, a farm supervisor, a farm manager. Okay. There are CNC machines to operate these machines. There are many things, not related to farmer, though, the CNC machines, but in certain manufacturing businesses. So these kind of laborers, sometimes it's very hard, especially to find in the remote areas of Canada with specific skills. Person having years of experience in all this, it's sometimes not that easy. And when it comes to the work permit, when the foreign worker gets it, it is just for that employer.
Okay.
So employer is having a security that worker is gonna stay for 1 year, 2 year, whatever the work permit is for that employer only.
Right.
And worker is also having a security that he has a job that is secured for 1 year.
One that isn't going to disappear after they travel all the way here to fill that role.
No, that's of course not going to happen when this LMIA comes. And also LMIAs are also 2 types. there is this work permit LMIA, and the LMIA can also be used to apply permanent residency. Well, to get extra points in permanent residency, as we talked last time, the express entry.
You earn your way there.
Yes. Then you get 200 to 50 extra points depending upon the skill of the job if you have an LMIA.
Okay. And just as a matter of curiosity, how many points do people need in order to earn that final status?
Well, it depends what's the cutoff. The cutoff that happens, the draw that happened the day before yesterday, they did that draw at 470. Now, that was comparatively higher than a lot of recent draws. They were all like 450s, higher 440s and stuff like that. But suddenly they were like to 470.
Wow.
That's the highest draw in
jump.
last 2 years or so.
Wow. And how many people meet that quota? How many people are able to?
It really depends.
Okay.
Every time.
So
As the number changes, 450s to 470, so same way. The number
but
of
there's not a cap for that? Or?
No, there is no cap.
Okay.
No cap.
So
it might be an internal system that's why they raise the score or lower the score.
Right.
But I haven't seen any specific trend in it so far. Yeah.
So Sia Immigration, do you help both the person applying and the business through that process?
Yes, we help all the employers. We help employers to find the foreign workers. We help them to find the ways to apply for LMIA. We suggest them what's the best ways they can do it, how to do the advertisement, because Service Canada has been really specific now for LMIA. They have very specific requirements for advertisement. So employers need to meet all this in order to get the LMIA approved. It's a lot of work from the busy business,
Absolutely.
So that's why we're here to take care of it. And we help employers all around Canada. But of course, because we're here, so we're targeting Thompson, Nicola, interior BC, everywhere in the remote areas, far in the woods, wherever the employers need the workers to work for them, in the farms, in the hotels, restaurants, everything.
So for people who are navigating these complicated systems and need to take advantage of these programs, how do they find you? How do they access your services?
Well, they can call us, they can search us on Google, they can go to our website, everything. They can send us an email.
Excellent, and it's up there on the screen as well. SiaImmigration.com, and there's the phone number. Thank you, Manpreet, for joining us. I learn something every single time you come on the show. So
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
We'll be back with more Midday in just a moment.